A homecoming of sorts for Lewisberry native Amanda Mustard, who travels the world as a news photographer. Well, her first film, Great Photo, Lovely Life, recently debuted on HBO Max.
Yeah, she will host a screening at Harrisburg's Midtown Cinema, though. Great and lovely are in the title. Dennis Owen says, don't be fooled. This is a raw look at a disturbing topic.
After everything he did, not only to me, but to so many others, I realized it's not my secret to keep, it was his.
Great Photo, Lovely Life is no pretty picture.
I kind of always knew that my grandfather was creepy. And
Amanda Mustard is a photojournalist and Redland High School graduate who snaps striking photos across the globe. But for her first film, she turned the lens on her own family in and around Harrisburg.
It examines the trauma that comes from family secrets that we don't talk about.
Trauma caused by her maternal grandfather, William Flickinger, a longtime chiropractor and convicted sex offender. Amanda's mother and sister among his victims.
It's like, did you talk like what the hell happened?
We never talked about anything.
Until this film.
But he created such chaos and trauma in the family that, they didn't know how to protect themselves, so they didn't know how to protect their kids.
How are you? Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, Grandpa.
Chillingly, Amanda interviews her grandfather about the girls he molested. She estimates he abused more than 100 as young as 9, that he spoke of with little regret.
That some of these little girls, for example, would almost throw themselves at me. Now that might sound a little stupid, but they wanted to learn things and they were experimental. They want, and to me it was too much of an open temptation. And I fell into it.
See, he didn't really understand that what he did was wrong. And it was like deeply disturbing.
Disturbing, but not uncommon, says Kristen Hauser, who's worked with sex assault victims for 3 decades and consulted on the film. An estimated 90% of abused kids know the perpetrator.
It's very rare that we get to watch somebody, I hate to say it like this, but almost practice their craft. And the footage of him through this film, you see him minimizing his behavior, manipulating the emotions of people around him, behaving in ways that are very likable in public, even though we know what he does in private.
Flickinger is now dead and buried, but Amanda's film exhumed those family skeletons, hoping it's the first step toward healing, not just for her family, but the many others she suspects hide similar struggles.
I would just love for people to feel empowered that, in that they don't need to be carrying these secrets. So I really hope that people find the strength to, speak out, regardless of whether, they get the answers they want, that their voices do matter.
The subject is dark, but Hauser also found hope and light.
I did find some hope in this. They're fighting to figure out how to do it differently, how to make it better for future generations, and how to still love one another while acknowledging this incredible pain that has impacted all of their relationships.
Great Photo, Lovely Life is at times uncomfortable and brutal, but also unforgettable. Dennis Owens, ABC 27 News.